it's time for an extended edition of Don't Use Windows for Signage.
The one on the far right entertained me a lot because that is one of the big signage screens at Amsterdam Airport. The ones that display when all the flights are boarding and what gates they are. Yeah, that's one of those screens that just Windows booted. And then the second from left is, I'm pretty sure that's actually Decathlon.
The first one was someone else taking a picture of me at work. Oh, I'm trying to break into a box because I'd forgotten my keys to fix some signage. The one in the bottom left was Nissa on the University of York campus, where it was boot looping or something. The one to the right of that was taken today by Dan. This was at the service station that we stopped at on the way here. And yeah, you can see that's not ideal. The bottom one, someone had left the keyboard up at, I think, a National Express stop.
That one is an establishment of the popular kebab chain German Doner Kebab. Other popular kebab chains are available, not paying for, or at least not entering the license key for the Windows. What's interesting to note is there has been a trend on the show of posting images of a specific branch of German Doner Kebab who have always had issues with signage. This is not that branch.
This is a different one. So more than one of them have had this issue.
That makes it so much funnier that it's a different German doner kebab.
I believe that one was the German Doner Kebab in Bromley.
Excellent.
Oh.
That one, I believe, was the petrol station near the Premier Inn where we were staying in Blackpool,
That was
which has a Windows alert pop-up, kind of covering the point of sale window thing that you can see. The two in the middle are some signage around the uni that I saw in the library specifically. The top one is just a Google Chrome window, which just opened full screen when the PC for the signage was rebooted. It did nothing else other than open a full screen Google Chrome window.
Brilliant.
The one at the bottom is what it looked like before it rebooted, which had a Fix Apps looking a little bit blurry pop-up from Windows. Superimposed over the signage image. It turns out that that image that they use for signage is just a Google Drive preview page that opens full screen, except it doesn't automatically.
PDF.
Yes.
Of a PDF.
No, actually, I think that is it is a PNG.
Is it? It used to be a PDF.
Don't use PNGs for signage.
Yeah, I managed to fix it eventually.
On the right, this is the water park, the Sandcastle water park we went to in Blackpool, where the point of sale, I think there was 4 of them.
There was 3 or 4, yeah.
Oh, yeah, there was more than the 2 that are there anyway. But all of them in front of us had Windows Explorer open with various files. And it was very amusing to walk into.
There was also a sign just in front of it that said "out of order."
Yeah,
just kind of.
We walked into the water park and all immediately started racing for our phones. Very nerds.
So, if a pop-up of some description comes up in front of Dizzy's face right now, are we getting ourselves on Don't Use Windows for Signage?
It has happened
Yes, we
before.
absolutely are.
Yes. We have had the PC doing the signage reboot mid-show and then prompt to install Windows updates.
Excellent.
Matt Strat's television
And
did it once.
if you come across an instance of this out and about,
Keep it to yourself.
no, send it to Don't Use Windows for Signage at un.titled.mov, and we may feature it in a future episode, or we may not. Thank you. That's Don't Use Windows for Signage at un.titled.mov.
Top left is a Samsung Smart TV that actually me and Dan have in our dining room at the moment. Not that exact one, obviously, but the same model. That was in the Dominican Republic Hotel. They were obviously running signage off the inbuilt file system and clearly didn't have it set up properly. To the right of that, that's at the top there. I don't know, that's clearly running Ubuntu and not working very well. Then to the right of that...
looks like it's a lizard line station.
Oh, possibly. And then top right is I went to a dolphin swimming place while I was in the Dominican Republic, and they just did not have anything plugged into that TV.
Do you want to pronounce this?
No. It's in Spanish, though, so if anyone knows Spanish. Cable de HDMI disconecto or something like that.
Disconnectado.
Oh, disconnectado, maybe. But yeah, I love that I could pretty much read that word for word in English because it's the same message as translated.
HDMI disconnected.
I've seen that one before. I meant the bit underneath, but... then in the middle there, we've got, that's from actually IBC in Amsterdam there. That one was just a notepad file open with things scribbled in it on someone's monitor view, obviously. Then in bottom left, this was another one from the Dominican Republic, obviously running Ubuntu. The packages needing updating, which wasn't ideal. Bottom middle, that was a Android TV that was at IBC as well. Right by the entrance, probably there by the sponsor.
It makes it so much funnier when these issues don't use Windows for signage issues at a broadcast conference.
I mean, there was 10 signage providers in one of the halls, so the fact that none of them could get that working. And then bottom right, I'm not sure if that was me or... Oh, no, that wasn't me. I wasn't on a cruise. That was Mattstrat, who went on a TUI holiday, cruise thing, and clearly something's not going very right.
That was the Maps channel.
I've been informed that was the Maps channel. Yes, navigation map.
The Morella Cruises map channel has a history. I don't know if we ever showed the video, but when I was on one about a year ago, I swapped to the map channel and just got a blue screen of death.
I can take the one in the top left there was me. And it says the next station is Brent Cross West, and then there's a big red X saying the doors in this carriage will not open at the next station. And you see that sometimes on Thameslink because some of the platforms are a bit shorter than the trains.
Now, Cameron, what did the doors do at Brent Cross West?
Well, the weird thing is they didn't open. But what's strange is that the train was long. The platform was long enough for the train. So this was a problem with the trains on board computer, where it actually, at every single stop along this route, decided that the platform was too short.
Did you get locked on a Thameslink?
So
Did
specifically,
Thameslink kidnap you, Cameron?
The train thought it was 12 carriages long when it was only 8, and so it decided because I was in the back 4 carriages that it would not open the doors because it didn't think there was platform there. So yeah, we had to walk up the train to get off because the doors just weren't opening.
Bottom left is mine. This is at London Liverpool Street.
Not to be confused with Liverpool Lime Street.
Yes, I was popping through London, happened to be going through that station, and yeah, I noticed that there was just a TV with a no signal screen, and I was like, classic. Don't know what was being displayed there because it's tiny in comparison to the massive advertising board to the right.
I tell you what, it will be where the service disruption should be. However, they've disrupted so much that the screen to display them no longer works.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I'd like to report a service disruption.
Yeah, that journey, I was on rail replacement and missed a train because of the rail replacement. So it was a whole thing.
That one's York. That was when me and Michael went up to York. And yeah, they had managed to royally cock up.
Well,
yeah,
it just looks more like they've done an unscheduled turn it off and on again.
Are those ever scheduled?
It's not ideal for signage.
Yes, it's called a cron job.
Ah.
But this one did not appear to be scheduled.
Or maybe it was just scheduled to be then.
So that was don't use Windows for signage for transport. Here's some more examples from the wider world.
Top left, we have a Tesco self-service checkout near work that for a week straight was stuck on this screen.
Now, here's the thing. I got curious as to what this thing was running, so I zoomed in on it. It was running Container D. Why is a Tesco self-checkout running Linux containers? Fascinating.
Tesco have really good DevOps.
They need somewhere to put the food in. Like, if you don't have a container, it pours out everywhere.
And if you, like Jamie, don't understand what containers mean in this circumstance, you can look at this video here for a handy explainer of what containers are.
It's ironic because I exclusively use containers to run most of my things.
Bottom left is mine at work. That is a monitor screen that usually just flashes, general information. That we may end up needing to know that was, Windows homepage. And then the big vertical one, that's usually going through with, some adverts, flashing some of the big, news stories that we've broken at work, looking at, sometimes they'll display what's in the cafeteria for lunch that day. Not today. It was Windows homepage.
So I'm just trying to look at like what's on the desktop here. What are apps on the desktop on this signage screen?
Yeah.
Why is Zoom installed?
I don't know.
Is it a group policy thing of it installs automatically on all domain joined PCs?
That might be. I just love the idea of someone taking a Zoom call in the middle of a corridor on a vertical TV.
This is because my building at work, we have multiple lifts and they're all in the middle of the building. So there's the lift room, and then the rest of the office around it.
just the lift room on one of the floors. Just the entire main lift corridor. You're just blocking it because you're having a Zoom call. You want to get out on this floor? No.
No.
Get Zoom.
Also, with this being your work, isn't it your job to fix these?
Nope. Because I am broadcast engineering, not IT and systems.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Corey, do you want to tell us about the last two?
The one on the far right, me and Cameron were in a hospital. Don't worry, we're fine. No one was ill, but we happened to be inside the building of a hospital. And we were walking between two areas, and we saw that one. That last one, I believe, me and Cameron, we were, as people in this group often are, we were walking towards a Pizza Express. Other pizza restaurants are available. And I don't, is it, what, it must have been like some kind of like clinic or something, or like some kind of, do you remember what the building was? Because I just remember seeing the Windows taskbar stopping us in our tracks in the middle of London so I could take a photo of it.
It looks like a pharmacy from the advert.
Pharmacy, that's the word I was looking for.
Anyone recognise any and want to talk about them? Well, the bottom left there is from one who was setting up earlier, and I accidentally turned on the television.
Your ass.
Matt, that bottom middle was you, wasn't it?
Yes, that was a food place. I think in London it was a noodles place that I happened to have walked past. Yeah, well, at least it was displaying the menu, but it wasn't displaying it very well. It was just about readable on the resolution of the display at the half size. I guess I don't know even what they're showing there.
Is that not the menu?
It's just the menu, but as a PDF
in Microsoft Edge.
Nice,
lovely. They have to show both pages of the PDF, and thus they have to open it like that.
Oh, of course, it's because Microsoft charge you for PowerPoint these days. You can't be done. You can't have something fancy.
Who opens PDFs in PowerPoint?
People normally try.
Anyway, Corey, the top left there is you, isn't it?
That is me. So, I went to a Subway at one point.
Other sandwich shops
are available. Some of them may have working signage. So the problem was, do you know, they ask everyone to order on, the touchscreen till things, which is great because it shows up a little screen of all the order numbers that are being prepared and all the order numbers that are ready. And it shows them all on the screen, except for when it shows no internet connection available and a little graphic. Because I don't know what's running their signage, but apparently it needs internet connection to view the internal list of what orders are ready.
I mean, it's probably in the cloud.
TM.
Then the one to the right of that is mine. That was at the I Fly at the Millennium Dome, also known as the O2, where they were using what I think is a Samsung, but I could be wrong, smart TV for their signage, and it hadn't gone brilliantly. Then to the right of that, we have Train.
Yeah, I think the rest might be Dizzy and Michael, so they're not here.
The rightmost one is definitely theirs. It's just Sainsbury's self-checkout has had a bit of a Windows moment.
Is that not Grub? Did we not?
No, that was Windows.
No,
that's a DOS window.
It was Tesco that were using Linux. Sainsbury's used Windows.
Oh, we can see what's going on right there with the Train sign.
Oh,
it's
yes, I see. That's just a pub using a Samsung TV and then just having the source die. That's not ideal. What's next?
The bottom one there.
Yes, that was my train to get here this morning, a Greater Anglia, where you can't quite see on the slides, but on the very bottom right of that screen it just says network error.
Oh,
handy. And then the other three were all me at the same time in the concourse of St Pancras Station the other day. God knows what has gone on there.
Love the concept that you just walk through St Pancras with your head on a swivel looking for.
Yes. Well, they were quite easy to spot. They were giant billboards with like template.
They're mapping screens for fonts or something. It's what I do.
They must have been like rejiggering something while they were there.
Yeah, I mean it does look a bit like they're trying to do all the mapping to work out what they can put on it. So maybe they're as you say, rejigging the signage maybe.
Anyway, signage.
Yes, you shouldn't use Windows for it. You also shouldn't use Raspberry Pi for it, which has a powerlifting competition that I was spectating. And it shat the bed and had to be rebooted halfway through.
Wonderful.
That was not just for signage as well. It's the thing that shows the lifters whether or not they've had a good lift. Immediately afterwards. So really unhelpful for that not to be running and visible. So yeah, that was less than ideal.
Next.
I'm up.
Whose are the other ones?
Not a clue.
Cool. Well, we've got a Greg's one there that is half working, and that one I think was yours.
Which one?
The middle one.
Oh. Is it? Oh, yeah, I walked past a shop.
Cool story, bro.